When your spring just isn't tough, plunger tube is looking rough, normal plastic's not enough, just go to Orange Mod Works, where their mods are like an ore.
What is up guys, Pwn here, and today I'm a little bit excited because I got a little package in the mail from Orange Mod Works. I ordered it a few days ago, kind of forgot about it, and it came today, and I'm excited to share it with you. Here it is in all its glory. It is the Longstrike upgrade kit that Orange Mod Works has been working on. They released this a long time ago. I think they sold out pretty quickly, and then they also only had it for affiliates of Orange Mod Works that could get this kit. And now it's opened again to the general public after quite some time, and I'm happy that they released this because I'm excited to test it out. Now, we all know that the Longstrike is kind of a great looking blaster with abysmal performance. The chrono testing I've done with this thing has resulted in an average of 45, maybe 50 on a good day for the FPS, but it's just terrible, and that is partially because it's a reverse plunger system. What this Orange Mod Works kit seeks to do is not only ramp up the spring power, make the components all strong enough to take the force of the new spring, but it also converts it from a reverse plunger system to a direct plunger system. So I'm really excited to see how effective this kit is at ramping up the performance in this blaster. Now, I'm using a Goodwill Longstrike that I got pretty recently. I probably paid somewhere between $2 and $4 for this, and the kit is not cheap. So this is kind of like going to a junkyard to get some piece of garbage car and then dropping a brand new custom engine into it. I'll definitely have to paint this to make it match the internals, but I just can't wait to get these in there, so let's check it out. Alright, here it is. Now, it is called the Longstrike Immortal kit. Hopefully, because after I get this installed, this blaster will outlive me. But yeah, it looks like it does come with 2 springs, so I think we're definitely going to be using the 7 kilogram spring for this, just so we can try to attain maximum power with this thing. Most of the screws are the same length in the Longstrike. However, the screws going along the top are shorter, while they are the same diameter as the majority of the screws. There is one long screw that goes in here. Two of the smallest screws go on either side of the jam door. I've got this thing installed. It was fairly simple to get it all into place. There's a few components that you're gonna remove because you don't need, but the one major issue I had installing it, there's a piece of plastic in here. The extended plunger tube fits into there, wants to pop up, so you really have to get it down there hard and then gently place the shell back on and just pray that it doesn't pop up. Now the way I did the catch spring was I put it down and then I actually held the catch spring down as I sort of laid the shell down super gently with my left hand. And then I was able to just quickly snap it closed before the part that wants to pop up came up and the catch spring wanted to pop up. Those were two areas that made it fairly difficult. Along with the little tack rail springs here, it was actually quite difficult to get the shell back together. So everything easy until you've got to get the shells back together. Then you might want a second pair of hands and a whole lot of patience. But got it in there eventually. Everything seems to be working great. So yeah, I'll do a quick firing demo. Now since I'm using the 7 kilogram spring, I need to prime it with both hands so you don't put too much torque on the bolt sled. And since we've got an upgraded nice kit in there, we're going to use a nice looking magazine. I've already run it across the chrono, so I'll throw up the numbers for new darts, and then for old darts, old beat up darts actually 1 on the average, but that's probably just a margin for error. And of course, when you run out of darts, always deprime the blaster. You want to hold on to the bolt sled while you pull the trigger and then let the spring go gently back in. So, as you saw, the averages were around 100. That's pretty much double what the Longstrike provides normally. This kit is pretty expensive to get just 100 FPS, but honestly, I'm extremely happy always to get about 100 or a little over 100, and this performs very well. And it's for a blaster that you don't normally see run unless it's got some sort of air bladder installed. So I'm definitely happy with this kit. If it's in your price range, I would pick it up. Again, my only issues were the installation, getting the shells back together, a little bit difficult, and the first 4 or 5 rounds I tested did not work perfectly, so it needs to be seasoned slightly. But after 4 or 5 rounds, it just started spitting out 100, 99, 105. Even saw 118. So pretty good FPS on this thing. I'm actually very happy. And of course you get the metal trigger, so you don't need to paint that. I love not having to paint triggers. And I'm pretty happy with the kit in general. If any YouTuber out there gets this kit, anybody out there that has this kit and is running the 5 kilogram spring, I'd be very interested to see your results. Of course, this is running the 7 kilogram spring, and it requires double-handed priming, which does slow down rate of fire, but hey, 100 FPS, I'm pretty happy with that. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Here it is, the Orange Mod Works kit for the Longstrike. As always, it's not about having fun, it's about how pretty your blaster looks and how hard you wreck your friends.